everyone. This is Steve Crosby. Thanks for joining me on this, our third installment on our series regarding charismatic gifts and their alleged cessation. The issue of the humanity of Jesus is one that's not often very well understood. For those of us who spend any time in Christianity at all or post-Reformation Christianity, the emphasis on Jesus being God is normally pretty understood. God in the flesh, John chapter 1 and John 20, my Lord and my God. So a typical believer would say Jesus is God, but how he is God is a pretty big conversation. I've heard things taught like this. Well, Jesus is God in a human suit. Well, that's heresy. But most believers think that. And most believers think that, when Jesus died and ascended into heaven, he turned into a ghost or he turned into a spirit. Most Christians don't understand that they believe in a resurrected God-man who resurrected bodily, in a body with substance like I have right here. He wasn't a ghost. He wasn't a spirit. That was also declared to be heresy. The belief that he really just pretended to take on a form and pretended to have, it just looked like, it seemed like he had a body, but he really didn't have one. No. You believe, if you're a Christian, that at the throne of the universe right now, there's a resurrected human being in bodily form, in a glorified state. What are the implications of the full humanity of Jesus Christ on you and I? Most Christians are quite comfortable saying, well, Jesus is the pattern. We want to try to be like him. And that normally means piety. We want to have those character traits that are like him. Well, that's true, and it's only half the story. Why is it that people think Jesus is the pattern for piety, but when it comes to power, no, that don't apply to us because, we're not God. He was God in a human suit, and we're not gods. Well, Peter wasn't a god. Paul wasn't a god. Moses wasn't a god. Elijah wasn't a god. And to arbitrarily say that those gentlemen did what they did because they were special agents elected to write the scriptures, and that's why they had to do miracles. Well, there were folks who weren't apostles, who didn't write scripture, who also did miracles. And they were not God men in disguise. They were regular men united with God by the indwelling Spirit. The implications of the full humanity of Jesus are profound, and they're not well understood. In my book, Your Empowered Inheritance Now, we talk about this. We talk about it in depth. It's a bit on the academic side. If that discourages you, you might want to skip it. But it's an important topic, and it relates to the issue of charismatic gifts. If this sounds interesting to you, how about picking up the book, Kindle, EPUB, PDF, or check out this entire blog series. Maybe there'll be something there to provoke some thought and maybe inspire you to some faith. So thanks for joining us. I'll see you again the next time.